Hey everybody, and welcome to The Indie Guy. I'm The Indie Guy, Jonathan Moody, and I'm going to be talking to you about a bunch of movies done in my independent film collection. Basically, I have a lot of independent films, but not as many as I would like, so if you want to send me some, please feel free. I will put the link on the bottom of the video. This is the first pilot we're going to be doing. Basically today we're going to be talking about my collection. I'm going to be talking about a few films in my collection that that stand out, that I think if you haven't gotten them yet, that you should. And then on later we'll have movie reviews. One will go up today, and then we're gonna have like basically other things like we're gonna go thrift store shopping and do other things like that. So anyway, here is the beginning of it. I'm going to be talking about Tempe video. Tempe, basically, I started getting my love from Tempe from Chris Seaver, which he did a movie called Mulva Zombie Ass Kicker that was part of the first one that Tempe put out, and I'm going to be talking about Chris Seaver in a whole nother video. It's going to be all about Chris Seaver, so we'll talk about his Tempe stuff as well as other things. The first one I'm going to be talking about is The Dead Next Door. This was the first movie that he did, and this is the first movie I have in my collection. That I think this is actually the only one I have in my collection that is of Jared Bookwalter. Just watched Zombie Cop, which I'll be reviewing. He had done a movie called The Sandman, which I'll be reviewing as well, and maybe I'll have another review of that today too. And those both you can get on Amazon Prime as well as Maximum Impact. So check those out on Amazon Prime if you have that. But let's talk about The Dead Next Door since I have this. Dead Next Door has a look at that. That's a pretty cool little cover. Looks really creepy. And then on the back there's audio commentary and other stuff, and the commentary is really great. Also, I believe it was executive produced, invested by Sam Raimi. Though I don't know why they weren't able to say it in the behind the scenes documentary. That this behind the scenes documentary, and they talked about like the 20 years it took. And the cool thing about that was like the they kept bleeping out Sam Raimi's name or whoever it was, and they call it in the. They don't even have his name listed in the credits. His credit is like Master Cylinder. So I thought that was pretty cool. But definitely check that out if you're a big zombie fan. Next up on the thing is well, actually, no. The next one is this one, Bloodletting, my favorite Tempe movie. I love this movie. I don't know why it gets me so much. It's just fun. It's about a serial killer who. This girl wants to be like a serial killer in training, so she goes to the serial killer to kind of get help and to learn from them, and then it just, I don't know, it becomes this romantic kind of fucked up story. I think you should definitely watch it. It's written and directed by Matthew Jason Walsh, who did a lot of, who wrote Zombie Cop, or co-wrote Zombie Cop, and did a bunch of other stuff. He had a funny cameo in Zombie Cop, but I'll get to that later. But Bloodletting was really good, and you should definitely check it out. It's got great commentary, but the only thing I didn't like about this commentary track was that apparently, all of the actors, the two actors, James L. Edwards and Ariana Albright, and Matthew Jason Walsh, all three of them are not in the same room, I guess. And I don't know why that kind of irks me, but whenever I listen to commentary tracks and people are in different rooms, it just feels weird. I felt like there should have been a moderator there saying, James L. Edwards, or whatever. You know what I mean? Because it just, you can tell that they're just kind of saying random things, and then it's just kind of edited in together. But I liked it. It's a really good, very informative commentary track. And if you're into making movies, I'm going to be talking to you about a lot of these commentary tracks and stuff on these little mini Blu-ray collection or DVD collections and stuff. I might have some Blu-rays that I can talk about, but mainly it's going to be my DVD collection because I have a lot of indie DVDs. Alright, next, Bone Setter and the Feral Man. The Feral Man is basically a werewolf movie, but not a werewolf movie. You have to watch it to understand what I mean by that. Brett Kelly is the star and the writer and director and producer, not the Brett Kelly from Bad Santa and Trick or Treat and stuff like that. I mean, this is Brett Kelly. It's the guy in the picture right there. He does a great job. This is one of his first films ever. I think this is his first film. And he talks about it in the commentary. Only one commentary, just commentary track with just him on it. It's kind of cool. So check that out. Then Bone Setter is basically a mythology kind of thing. The evil Bone Setter who, I guess, collects bones, I don't know, something like that, or whatever, goes and kills all these people and stuff like that. And it's fun. It's, if you're really into, mythology kind of thing and creatures and that stuff, it's a lot of fun. But Anne-Marie Frigon, I guess, I don't know if that's how you pronounce her name, sorry if I got that wrong. She is now, I believe, Anne-Marie Kelly. I believe they got married together. So, but they do a commentary track together on that one. So, definitely worth checking out. Now, next from Speed Freak Productions, who I believe changed their name since then, and I don't even know if they're still doing stuff. Lucas Campbell and Andy Campbell. Luke and Andy Campbell. Both of them are great at this. I mean, it's just a lot of fun. I like them. Midnight Skater is a zombie slasher movie. There's like a serial killer around town, and then there's a bunch of zombies around town. It's kind of fun. And then the Midnight Skater, I thought he was like a skater that goes and slashes people, but he's like, I guess, the good guy of the group and stuff. He's not like a hero, but he's just, I don't know, just, he's not what everybody thinks. They think he's like the bad guy, and he's actually, and I think that's very misleading with the, there, but I will, I guess, say that, I don't know if that ruins the movie for you or not. Check out the commentary track on this one, a lot of funny stuff. And this one, Demon Summer, which is a demon possession movie, really liked it. It's got everybody looks like they're from the 50s. Even though they were definitely not. This was 2004, I believe. So definitely check that out. Another commentary track. Both commentary tracks are done by the cast and crew. So a lot of really funny stuff. People joking on each other and just fun stuff. Last in my Tempe collection that's not Chris Seaver, because once again we're going to get into that later. Stink of Flesh. Stink of Flesh is another zombie movie. If you look at the back, it looks pretty cool. Done by Scott Phillips, and my first introduction to Billy Garbarina, who I am a huge fan of. This movie was the one that kind of set a lot of tone for me for liking independent zombie movies. So if I were you, I would definitely check that out. Alright. Well, that is it for my Tempe collection. Once again, I'll be doing reviews of Zombie Cop and The Sandman today. Hoping to put them out by tonight. Basically, I want this all to be about Tempe today. Since Tempe was one of the first independent film companies that I really, really got into. And I need more copies. In fact, I am getting a copy of... what's that film? Basically, it's a 4-pack. That's Dead and Rotting, Ozone, and Bone Setter, and Bloodletting. And since I have those other two, and the fact that it cost me $4 to get all 4 of those things, it was not a bad deal. So, that's one thing I would suggest is if you're into these kind of films and stuff, go to Amazon.com, go to Houston New, and purchase as many of these films as you can, because these films are definitely part of like the independent revolution, basically, to me. Most of them shot on mini DV, except for Dead Next Door for sure was shot on, like, I believe, like regular video, VHS video. So definitely really cool. Check that out. Also keep checking the channel and subscribe here also. So if you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, and you can find out more information about basically what I'm up to and everything. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will be doing my movie review later today. Bye.